Welcome to my channel. Excuse me. My name is Mary, and I just wanted to show you something I was doing. I showed a video of this a while back. This book belonged to Kit Williams. Now I have modified it because his was only so wide. So you can see that I have put down some fabric. I made the spine wider. I went ahead and tried to see what it would look like by putting this through. So I have already bound it. Like I said, I've been working on it. Now in this first section, there's let me just go ahead and show you. There is, let me move these out of the way. I'll show you what that is in a minute. 4 signatures. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 signatures. This first signature, I went ahead and I kept the original papers that were in the book. I may put something here, some material. I gotta find it. I thought I had another piece of this, and I'm gonna put it here to cover this, so I still have to do that. These right here, I think I'm just going to glue this one down. I haven't decided yet of how I'm going to deal with that. I can't remember. It's been a while since I worked on this journal, so I don't remember the reason for me doing that. But this, I did when I found it. I actually have one. They're both attached to this first section. So it goes through. So I'm going to be able to come in here. Sorry about the hands. I didn't realize it was so close. Let me pull that up a little bit. And I'm going to be able to tie this and put it in a bow if I want to. And this journal is not perfect. It's not factory made. It is mine. So some of the pages and the papers are thicker because I attempted to put 2 pages and bind them, or to make one big page, because you can see how big the pages are. I wanted that. So I didn't always get them straight, and I really didn't want to cut some of them off. But this first section I bound in. I found the paper to put here, or this is part of this right here. This is the book that was here. I can't remember if this is all of it. This is his book. I wanted to keep it into the journal. I'm pretty sure I got all the pages in there. If not, I can always add it in here somewhere through the rest of this. And like I said, and then I have 3 more signatures. And I got the papers from, let me see if I can bring that down a little bit. The hives with the bees. Papers from Hobby Lobby or out of a paper stuff that I got. And then I put 2 together this way. And then I bound them with this that I got from the Dollar Tree. This was Dollar Tree. This is Dollar Tree. You can see that one goes through because it's going to tie them all together. So I bound it with that. And I got 2 pages hooked here. 2 pages back to back here. This book, I took all the pages out. I'm going to use the pages, but this feels so good, and I like this, that I actually decided to put this actual book into my journal. Not with all the pages, but just the book. And it does have this page that was in the book, and I think one other one. And this is scrapbook paper. So I've got all kinds of paper in here, different sizes, different colors, just some different colored papers. This is Easter dye kind of paper. I've got this. This is how I hook 2 papers. If you can see this strip here of paper to hook 2 together. So this is one side, and then I put one on this. This I put on the inside. I attach these. Here's another, this is a printout, I think. This paper right here came out of this book. So there's several of these pages, like this one, that I kept, that are going to be out throughout 3 signatures. Then I got smaller papers, cardstock, just regular paper, so all kinds of different papers on there. So that's what I've got. Just some, these came from Amazon. I got 2 different packs from 2 different people, but more cardstock. This is the back of the book. And then I've got some different paper tea-dyed. And then that's the end of that signature. This is another signature. Like I said, I got 2 cardstocks, so this is really thick because I got 2 cardstocks together. Some binding like this. Just some regular paper, another cardstock. So it's a very sturdy book. Some other papers in through here. You can see I didn't cut it very well here, and I apologize for the lighting. I'm going to, it's kind of getting laid out, so I apologize for the lighting. I was trying to get it. Let me see if I can put it. Sorry about that. Anyway, some of the pages I did not, trim my little light there. I did not cut it very well, or the blade wasn't very sharp, so it kind of messed it up, but I can cover that with things like this, or I don't know yet. This is a master board that I just made and folded it in half, and just decided to go ahead and put it in here. Then just some more paper. This is out of a paper pad. Some more paper. And over here, more paper, cardstock, a little thinner. This is 2. It wasn't double-sided. I made it double-sided, like I said. So just some more paper, some yellowish orange, some more white for writing, you know. And then this, the back of this one. And then the lemon is the last one. And I did make a pocket here. And I just have some more papers, some different sizes that I just liked for it. Some more cardstock, that's the center, and then I just bound it 3-hole pamphlet stitch. Here goes another one of the papers from that book. Just some more miscellaneous size papers. And I'm sure as I work in this, I will show you more of the pages. I just want to show you a rough, and then the back of the book. And like I said, I got to dig through. I have a really big bag down here, like a birthday size bag, just full of stuff that I can put into this, and you can already see just with those, and just think if I fill it up, how wide it's going to get. So it will become very wide once I start adding stuff into here. So you got the variety of different to put stuff in, to write. It's got a little bit of everything. So I'm going to start working on it. And so I just wanted to show you that I did start and finally bound this bee journal. And like I said, so I don't know if I can get that better for you to see. I apologize, my light's out, it's late. And then I've got all kinds of stuff here I can put into it. Another pocket. And then I want to show you something else I've been making. Well, here, I'll show you. Let me put the book back over here. Let's pass that first one up. I wanted the book to stay. These I think I'm going to glue across this page. But what I did is I've been making belly bands. So this belly band, let's say, this is some of the paper that I have. So this belly band, I cut this piece and it can go here. I'm going to glue this to here like this. I want a couple of those bees, don't want to cover them all up. And then I decided I'm going to maybe take something like this, and then you've got a belly band going this way. Haven't really decided yet, I just pulled a few things together. But these are the ones that I've really been working on. This one is going to be a belly band. It goes from the top to the bottom. It is a little bit longer because it's 12 inches. I didn't cut off the bottom. This paper right here with the bees, 4 inches. So I took some 12 by 12, cut them down to 4, 3, 2, and 1 inch. So this is a 1 inch. So with this one, you see the bees on there. Sorry, my light is terrible. I'm going to glue this one, so this will be a double belly band. I'm going to hook it here and down at the bottom. Then I'm going to hook this just right here and right here. So, and then I'll cut off the excess. And then with this, so you'll have a belly band here and a belly band here. So a double belly band. The other thing, I'm going to use this thing again to show you what this is going to be. So I made this little sliding thing. So it's going to slide up and down. So I can put this little thing here. And if I put a piece of paper under here that has something on it, I don't want to get it snagged, I can just slide this thing up and it'll go up to the bottom, or I can put it here, I can slide it down. So that's just going to be a little paper with a slide to slide it up and down. So that's what that's for. So that's one. So that's one belly band that I made. I made a few of them. You want to talk about making, mass making, I've got a whole bunch of these. Some are just for this book, and some are just for any book that I can put it to. Now this other one is a same paper. It's 3 inches from here to here. Yes, I have to cut it off from the bottom. 3 inches, 2 inches, 1 inch. And that is going to be 3-layer belly band. 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to hook them at the bottom. And if you wanted to make sure it was secure, you could also staple, then glue. So I'd glue these first, then find the page and attach it to the page I want. So that's a 3-layer one. And like I said, you can wrap a piece of paper around one of these and have that slide like I just showed you. So I've got a few of those, which maybe I'll work on camera and show you when I actually do it and what page. Here's another one. And like I said, this one is 4 inches. Look at that paper. I just love that paper. And then a 2 inch and a 1 inch that I'm going to layer up. So I've got several of these made. I got them stuck together. This one I'm going to have a this one it's a 4 inch, a 2 inch, and a 1 inch. And then the slide is actually going to go around the 2 inch. And like I said, I'm going to have a cluster of stuff on it. And I'm just going to glue that onto here. and then it will be able to slide up and down, and I'll make it into a cluster. So that's this one that I made. So those are just some of my ideas, and like I said, you can do the same thing. Like I said, all these are for here. I also got some pages ready for start putting in the book. That's just to hold it. I made some pockets, little pockets, just getting ready to put things together. A taller pocket, another pocket that would go across this way, or you could do one here and another one here. Depends on how you want to do it. These I'm going to use for some tags, just some different color tags and things. So I got a pile of those papers that go along with what I've used in the journal. So that is the bee journal. That's what I've been working on. And like I said, I've also made some of these belly bands for other books. I'm just made a whole bunch of them. And then this is what I did for my papers in my book. This is copy size paper. What I did is I laid it down. I put some glue on it. I took this piece of paper and put it over about 1/4 of an inch. And I folded this page back over onto it. So I had half on this side, half on this side, and then I just folded it, which gave me a wider, bigger sheet. And you can see where the page went over here, just 1/4 of an inch here, and in here you can see 1/4 of an inch. So these I'm using for something else. This is not what's in the book. So I've kind of got a little better on some of that since I did that book. So I just wanted to share with you that. I will get back with you when I do some more and I get a chance to get back into this craft room again. And I'll show you some other stuff that I made. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye.